Alright, what is up? We are going to do just a really quick video. This is going to be on the Kifaru bane setup. This is meant to be a bag that attaches to your main bag, and as you're up in the high country and you find a deer and you want to stalk in on it, you can take this with you versus taking your entire pack setup. And then while you're using your main bag, this attaches as, you could use as a lid. Now I attach it more as a Sherman along the front of the bag versus up on top and like folded over when I have it on my bag. But this has actually become one of my favorite pieces I think Caparo has ever made. This is, I carry this as an EDC bag, as well as I keep a lot of stuff in here, and that's what we're going to do. Is I'm going to show how I set this up, what I keep in here, and then like I said, you can just hook it to the bag, pop it off, stalk with it. I use it as an EDC bag. So anyways, we're gonna just bust this out. So first thing is, this is a medium X-Pack belt pouch on here, and the bag is built with, it's got a buckle here that you can unhook, and this is got some stretchy material. Now they built this with South Cox, and part of the idea was you could put your boots in here for the final approach, so you're not leaving your boots on the hill. I do like that idea. Honestly, one of the only things about this bag that I have any complaints about it at all is that I thought there was going to be a small divider on the inside of here, kind of along the side, so you could keep like an Nalgene here in the side and put your boots and kind of keep them separated, and not even a full width divider, just something along the bottom to kind of keep your Nalgene from sliding. That is really about the only thing on this bag that I have any, and it's not even really a complaint, just something I thought it was set up that way. When I got it, turns out it wasn't, and I was like, oh. It does have a handle here on the bottom, and so like I said, I have this pocket here attached, and we're just going to show how I have this set up. This is, I pack this every single day. I carry it with me at work, when I'm at, just driving around, and I just keep everything in here. And then if I'm going on like a day hike, I just strap this right to the main bag. And as far as hunting, this will pop right on my Woodsman, and I won't move a lot of stuff. I'll move a little bit of stuff just because I don't want a heavy the heavy stuff, far away from the back of my back on the bag. I don't want to feel like a Ninja Turtle with a big giant shell hanging off the back. So this will probably be, I'll change up what's in here when I'm hunting, like on a longer hunt, but on like a day hunt, it's not bad strapped to my poly. But anyway, so in this pocket here, I keep my wallet. This is a Phoenix headlamp. I don't remember exactly what model, mainly because their models are hard to remember. HL26R or something like that. Anyways, really liking this headlamp, pretty impressive. I will say though, if you look at the lumens rating, it is rated higher than a lot of other ones. That's because it has a burst mode that lasts like 30 seconds at that brightness. Generally it's not that bright. A little misleading, but still, I really like that. Wet wipes, of course, which dehydrated for the ultralight guys, but it's actually just because they get dried out in that cheap Ziploc. This is the Iron Will K1 knife. It's an ultralight. It's wrapped in like a paracord. This is it's scary sharp. It holds an edge really well. You get some rust on there, and by the time I cut up the first elk with this knife and got back to the truck, got everything done and wiped this knife off, I already had some blemishes on the metal, which kind of was disappointing, but it is what it is. I just keep some oil inside the sheath so that as I'm putting it in and out, we've got a stair pen in here, some lens cloths, and I have these scattered everywhere in every shape and form and color. I just do. This is the Stair Pen Ultra, I believe is the name of this one. It is the rechargeable version, and that is everything I keep in there, at least on a day-to-day basis. Sometimes there's, a little extra stuff. It is not packed. I can obviously put more stuff in there if I want. And I can change out what's in there at any time. Generally, when I'm hunting, I throw my bino to tripod adapter, the field optics adapter, in here. That way, if I don't like it in my bino harness, just doesn't really fit anywhere good. But that way, if I drop my main bag, it's not in my hip belt, and I don't go taking off and forget about it. Which, granted, you know, I still have to pack a tripod. But anyways, moving on. So generally, and this has got a lot of room in here still. And I guess that is one other thing about this bag. If the zippers came down a little further, I wouldn't mind. I probably would have liked that, but as it is, I don't mind. Generally, my camera sits right here on top. Camera with the mic and everything set up, ready to rock and roll. So at any point, anywhere in that, I can just pop this open and grab my camera and take pictures. So right now, this is the Kelvin Active jacket that's in here, or I might have the First Light Uncompagre. Just depends, but this is just what's in there right now. But I try to have a puffy with me. Now, inside of here, it's probably kind of hard to see. There is like a sleeve here in the back. Now that is, you could put like a small bladder in there maybe, or they make an actual frame sheet. Now on the back of this, there's another one. And so I don't know exactly how they wanted you to put that little frame sheet in. I tried sticking a frame sheet that's for the Antero in there. Didn't really fit. And what I've done now I actually really like, but it does have a chamber slider in here. So this chamber slider actually has my first aid kit. It's pretty minimalist. It's in a ultralight, I think that's the extra small Kifaru pullout. But same thing, this way I always have a first aid kit with me. There's some fire starter stuff, there's aqua tabs, hot hands, band-aids, some medicine, stuff like that. Anyways, that's in the chamber slider. Now, what I've done in the back of this to keep it, to give it a little support, this is actually, this is I think a medium ultralight pullout. I have the whole 5-piece ultralight pullout set, but this is my kill kit. And you can maybe see there's that orange. That is orange contractor bags. I don't find them very often, but I actually like that. You know, the whole idea of like orange. If you got an elk leg sticking up, hopefully someone doesn't shoot you because they see the orange also. If you pack out a whole quarter. Anyways, that's, I've got it folded pretty small and tight, and so it gives this some rigidity. So I actually put this in, so this is actually facing what would be my back when I have the pack on. And it gives it enough rigidity, because you can see this bag will kind of go flop-eared on you. But with this in there, it holds it tight. I've got a Havalon in here, extra blades, game bags, the contractor bags, some latex gloves. I don't even know what all else is in there at this exact point in time. I'm actually working on an updated gear list for this year. People seem to really like them. I generally know what's going with me at any point in time, but whatever. It's the off season, I got time, and people seem to like them, so I'm going to actually break everything down. So if you want to see what's in this or the first aid kit, I will have it on the website. Anyways, moving on, and like I said, that I just keep that in that back piece to add rigidity to it. I really don't need a kill kit with me on everyday carry type of stuff, you know, as a general term, but whatever. Now this is, maybe this is the medium, maybe that's the large, I don't know. Anyways, another pullout in the ultralight, and this is kind of a mixed bag. I've got like, that's a camera battery charger that I can hook up just to any USB, so truck, or I can use mine. This is a power block. Got this little cool adapter that's one USB coming in, and you've got 4 different charging ports coming out. iPhone, I don't even know what those are. That's the Lightning iPhone. And then this is like the old Android style, and then this is just an adapter to the new Android style. Anyways, there's all that. I've got lens brush, hurricane blower. This is actually a cheap tool that I've actually cut. It used to be a lot longer. It's actually for your recurve. It's got some broadhead fittings, or broadhead wrench tool, mounts to your string, and you can do your brace height. And it used to have like a longer piece with a really pointy end, so you could actually stick it in the ground and work on your bow, was the idea of it. I bought it because it's cheap, and then I cut it off at 9 inches so it fits in here really good. I sanded it down super smooth so I don't have any risk of holes, and this is just what goes with me everywhere. It's a lot lighter, it's super simple, and like I said, it's got, you know, a little broadhead wrench tool on it. It's just something that I throw in the bag. This has got that's tools, an extra lease, stringer, a whole bunch more lens cloths, batteries, stuff like that. So this is kind of just a mixed bag of stuff that I want with me at all times hunting. And honestly, I have my bow a lot. I've took this out just like when we're shooting on the range. I'll take the Bane with me, so I've got just tons of stuff in there, and that's kind of, I'll try and pack that in there later. Now in the bottom, or as we're getting close to the bottom, this is a Schmog, Kefia, whatever you want to call it. I love these. They're super versatile. I mean, I've been on the mountain before where I didn't really want to put on puffy pants, but there was a small breeze and I was kind of sitting in an ambush position. Just wanted a little extra warmth. I've put these over my legs. I've used it as a sitting pad. You know, cover your neck, your face. I've actually used it to filter super dirty water. Put your Nalgene under here and then, you know, dip it down, fill it. That way you're filtering the big stuff off. I just think they're super versatile. I love it. I really do. I used to actually wear it around my neck a lot, but I cut my bowstring one time when I shot, and that became an end to wearing it around my neck as much, unless I need it. But anyways, like I said, it's super versatile. You can use it for all sorts of stuff, a pillow, whatever. And then I'm a fat kid. I'm a skinny fat kid. I've just got some emergency snacks in here. Generally, it turns into I get hungry and I don't have any snacks left because I've ate all the rest of my snacks. So I keep snacks in here. And this is all just stuff from like the backcountry fuel box. So I just throw them in here whenever it starts running low. And then I do keep a package. Generally there's more, but the Dark Mountain Kodiak pre-mountain singles. If you need a kick, if you're falling asleep while you're driving, you can just, you know, you can pound that dry, mix it with water. If you just want some flavor, whatever. So, and this grows and shrinks from time to time. Right now there's like a Heather's Choice. Oh, that's not Heather's Choice. That's some sort of trail mix thing. Those are the Cowboy Cricket Smoky Jumpers, which are, I think those ones are the actual crickets. Anyways, just a bag of snacks. And like I said, I fill this. I'll probably fill this because it's out right now. I'll probably put some more stuff in there because it's running low. And that just floats around in there. And then in the very bottom, I have my Marmot rain jacket. Same thing. I don't see a reason not to just have that in there. It doesn't weigh much. It's got a hood in there, so. And the other thing is like if this bag, if I'm out driving around somewhere and my truck breaks down and I don't have good service, or you know it's going to be a minute till someone can get to me, and the truck's not running, it's winter, it's cold, I've got enough stuff here to stay dry, stay, you know, have food, everything I need, stay warm. So anyways, that is everything that I keep in this bag. Now, these two straps here are just what I run as shoulder straps. Now when I hook it to my bag, I just pop these off and I attach these to the top of my bag. I just have two female buckles at the top of my bag, and then I just pull this tight, and I generally run it, like I said, just across the front of the bag. I don't put it super up tall so it's rolled over. I just leave it kind of down like the Sherman pocket. If you've seen a Sherman pocket, you kind of know how most guys run that. Now, and then I just run these buckles here I just pop these off, undo the Velcro, and then I wrap them around the side of the bag. Now all I've done is I've just got a female buckle on the bottom of the bag. You could put a pocket down here if you wanted. You could hook the buckles up and run them directly down to the bottom of your bag, however you want to do it. But all I do, I just have them like that, and I just have them mounted on there so they're out of my way, but they're never off the bag. So if I ever want to hook to my main hunting bag, it's as simple as undo that, undo the Velcro, loosen the strap, pop it on, pop it off. That way I'm not digging around for straps. I don't, get in a hurry and like just grab this and grab my hunting bag and be like, oh, we're good to go, get somewhere and not have a strap to hook it up. Now, this bag originally came with like a sternum strap and an actual like waist belt strap. I don't use that. I don't feel like I need it. I guess if you're chasing elk like on a dead run, yeah, this bag's gonna flop, but I don't feel the need to run it like that. This is just how I have it set up. I don't put anything in here, honestly. I've had a book in there, some paperwork, throwing some bills in there that I need to pay that I don't want to forget at the house. I don't use that sleeve very much. So, but anyways, like I said, I wanted to show this bag off. This is honestly, I love this piece. And, it's tiny. That's with that pocket full still on the front of the bag. I mean, it folds up to nothing, and it honestly kind of weighs nothing as far as if you were using this in a stalking situation. Even if you just threw a puffy jacket, a rain jacket, an Nalgene in here, and some snacks, you could go stalk after anything, and whether it gets good or bad, you're set. So anyways, like I said, just want to show that off, do a quick video. I love this thing, and I will be at the Western Hunting Expo in Salt Lake, actually at the Kifaru booth. So if you have any questions about this or how I set it up, I'll probably have it, well, I will. I'll have it there with me. And I'm sure they'll probably have a bane there at the expo also. But anyways, like I said, just want to show it off, show how I set it up, kind of show my kit. So anyways, have a good one, guys. Like, subscribe, comment, and if you're around the expo, come say hi.